Roshane found dead in guest house. An employee of a popular St. Ann eatery Sharky seafood restaurant was found dead at a motel in Runaway Bay in the parish. The deceased is 30-year-old Roshane Clark of Spicy Hill, Trelawney address. Clark was found on Sunday morning partially decomposed with a pillow over his head and his hands bound. Reports are that Clark didn't report for work on Saturday and Sunday after leaving work on Friday evening. Checks were subsequently made at his room at the motel where he stayed for work and the body was found. The police were notified and the body transported to the morgue. Influencers condemn negativity being spread about Slickianna. As the family and friends of Anika Thompson, more popularly known as Slickianna, try to come to terms with her death, some of them have also been trying to control their anger caused by the negativity being spread about her. The body of the influencer and the model was discovered floating on a beach in Reading, St. James last Friday. Kareem Weather, social media influencer, podcaster, and radio show host told the news team. Oftentimes, we are treated like objects rather than humans. I have spoken to friends about this. People have written and promoted the most negative things about us without even knowing the effect it can have. Selfless, energetic, supportive, and thoughtful were the words he used to describe thousands. Weathers, also known as Karim Boya Things, who met and developed a close relationship with Slickianna, said that he would like his colleagues and friends to be remembered for the positive impact she had. It is one of the reasons that various brands continue to partner with her to promote and attract business to their pages. He said that Townsend was caring sometimes so much so that it might cost her own happiness. Anika was that girl. I would say this to her all the time because she embodies what a true influencer is without even trying to be one. Anika was an influencer before we even knew what that word was, but for years they dragged us through the mud on the gossiping sites, not understanding we have feelings and emotions, and since her passing, her name has been circulating with tons of negativity, he said. Weather said he and Townsend used to talk on the phones for hours, offering each other advice on various aspects of life and sharing their goals. I know I could depend on her for motivation. She would tell me how proud she is of me and she's proud of my growth. I miss this the most. I'd hope she will be remembered for the great moments, life of party, being a great mom, a great daughter, sister, friend, and an amazing social media personality. She just lived her life unapologetically and made sure to live the fullest, he said. She was very open and transparent, and I appreciate that because we encounter fake people daily, especially on social media. A lot of people didn't get to see that side of her, and she articulated her emotions so well, so it gave insight to her soul, and Anika is just the purest soul Anderson shared. She also expressed disgust at how desensitized the social media community is. Nothing is sacred. We have become so desensitized as a community that we forget that before anything we are humans, she said while questioning why persons are circulating pictures and videos of Townsend's body. As a mother, that's the first thing I thought of. How is our son going to heal or start healing rather, if he has to see this image for the rest of his life? It is so heartbreaking. She would have cried if she could know that he isn't going to be protected from seeing her in that state, she continued. Tile City supervisor accused of killing co-worker to return to court on Monday. St. Andrew, Jamaica, a warehouse supervisor accused of stabbing his co-worker to death during a dispute at the Tile City on Concern Spring Road in St. Andrew earlier this year will return to court on Monday. Fernando Lee 40 from Grosvenor Terrace, St. Andrew was granted 500,000 Jamaican bail when he last appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on September 14. He is charged with murder. He was charged with the killing of 33-year-old Gilliam Gray, who was a sale representative and delivery man with the company. Gray was from Central Way in Silverstone, Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. It is alleged that on April 7, 2022, Gray and Lee got into an altercation at work about 9 a.m., during which a knife was used to stab the delivery man. The police were summoned and Gray was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Lee was subsequently charged. Husband loses wife on anniversary trip in Montego Bay car crash. St. James, Jamaica. A man is left overwhelmed with grief after losing his wife in a motor vehicle crash in what was supposed to be a happy occasion after they came to Jamaica to celebrate their anniversary. His wife, 55-year-old Donna Brown, her cousin, and her cousin's daughter also lost their lives in the incident, leaving another man in widower in the process. Both men were in the vehicle and sustained injuries, but their injuries was not considered as life-threatening. The husband was driving the vehicle when the crash occurred. We were on our way back from Kingston going to the Hotel Rio when it seems like another person ran the stoplight, the shaken and distraught man told the news team. They were in a Toyota Oxymotor car with the 3 females in the back, while the 2 males were in the front. The cars collided as Brown tried to make a right turn, and the other car tried to proceed in the direction towards Falmouth. The women were flung from the vehicle and suffered a number of injuries and wounds which contributed to their demise. He shared that he and his wife are Jamaicans but resides in Winter Gardens, Florida. He said they came to the island on October 19 and had been celebrating their anniversary. They were to head back to the United States on October 27. Sandra Lee, 59, and their daughter, 25-year-old Savannah Lee, who also died, had joined the couple to celebrate the occasion with her husband. Brown managed to share that he was quite distraught at the event and at one point broken down during the conversation. He was soon whisked away by family members. Other driver, who was the lone occupant of the other vehicle, a Subaru BRZ motor car, is said to be in much better condition, having suffered minimal injuries. Reports are that he was on his way to Rosal at the time of the incident. Both drivers have since been warned for prosecution. According to a report from the local fire department in St. James, they received a call about 12:24 a.m. and responded with a truck and an ambulance from the Iron Shore station. When they arrived, they found the injured on the ground. They managed to rush them to hospital where the women also come to their injuries.